Hello, everyone. Welcome to Black Conscious Nation, The Awakening. Today we have an episode for you. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be to the point. My wife and I, we was watching YouTube videos yesterday, and we ran across one where a white police officer had a handcuffed black woman, and there was some kind of verbiage, and he decided to take it upon himself and punch the black woman right in the face. He lined her up, handcuffed, looked at her, and came across right dead in her face. My wife was appalled. I was angry. So what happened, we put the phone down, we discussed it. And as you know, the YouTube reels, they go quick. And I did not save it or share it. And so I went back today trying to find it so I can bring it and show it to you. But guess what? I put in the search, black woman punched in face while handcuffed by police officer. So guess what I found? A multiple events like that. Very disgusting. Disheartening. In 1964, Malcom X gave a speech. The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. Quote, the most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. End of quote. Malcolm X, 1964. 1964 to where we are now, 2024. Do we not still see the same behavior? We have trusted our politicians to do something for us, make change. They have made some type of laws and whatever you want to call it, but the laws are not protecting the black woman, the black man, or the black child. Our black men are being killed in the street by police officers and they get away with it. Our black women are being punched and killed by these police officers, and our children in these schools by the resource officers are being body slammed. Our girls, our little young girls are being body slammed. At one point, are we going to say enough is enough? When are we going to say stop the madness? The black family is under attack and we must react on it in a positive way. So I say to you, black family, what are we going to do? Here is my suggestion. Hold your politicians accountable. As you always hear me say, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, both parties are kissing cousins. They do not have our complete interest in hand. They have never, Republican or Democrat, have given us sustainable benefits that will last generations. Not one presidency, not two presidencies. I'm talking about sustainable benefits that benefit generations to come. Black family, as you supporting your so-called politicians, whatever level, town, city, state, whatever it may be, put back on the table removing the police immunity. Literally what that means, when the police officer does some heinous acts like the Goon squad, just a little tidbit on that Goon squad police, they actually entered a home illegally, as is stated on the news media and on all the outlets. There was two men in the house. They tased them over and over again, called them racial slurs, and beat them, sexually abused them. And then one of the police officers thought a good idea to put the gun in the black man's mouth and fire the firearm and shot the man in the mouth. He shot the black man in the mouth and he survived. Both of them survived. And no so-called justice has happened. The police officers have been removed, and I think one of them was put in jail. Two of them been put in jail. But here's the problem. When there's a suit given, that money comes from the community of the people who live there. Just like when a person come out of prison, they can't find a good job. Same should happen to these people who've been entrusted with a badge to protect the people. We are the people, black diaspora. We are the people who deserve to be protected like every other human being on this earth. So it's time to make a decision to make change. So I have explained to you about a woman being punched in the face by the white police officer. I have explained to you about the Goon squad. I'll put that link in there too, who entered a black man's house illegally, verbally abused him, sexually abused him, and then put the firearm the police officer put the firearm in the black man's house and fired it, shot him in the mouth. Both black men survived, and they have one criminal case against two of the officers. I believe like 8 of them altogether, and they're all white that I've seen. And I believe there's a lawsuit pending or it's going to come. But I just want you to understand about the lawsuit. Majority of the time, if that crime was done in a city or town, and this lawsuit is won, that money usually comes from the community. So if the community is already paying taxes and they're poor, they're going to pull in the resources from that city or town to pay off the criminals. What does that do? What is the benefit of that? You took the money from the people to pay for the criminal's crime, but it affects the people financially. That makes no sense. So it's time to make a change. Remember, Republican Democrats, you black Republicans, you black Democrats, you need to hold your parties accountable. We want reparations back on the table. We want back on the table, remove the police immunity. We need it done now. Stop playing the games. You need to be loyal to your people more than your party. There is a saying, what happens when it comes to your doorstep, black man? Or better yet, black Republican, black Democrat. When it comes to your doorstep, what are you going to do? I bid you well. Please see the YouTube links I have attached down here and just view them. And again, when you vote, vote with a black conscience. Peace and black love.